Sticking real close to you, giving each other, always sisters, always free. We really gotta learn to love each other. I need to stick real close, stay close to you. There's no way that we can live without each other. So why do we try? Why do we try? I wanna know why. Always sisters, always friends. Real close to the end. Don't leave, I'm not leaving. I know you. Always sisters, always friends. Always sisters, always friends. You're my friend, I'm your friend. You know I wanna be no matter what you're going through. Forever and
Welcome. Happy Saturday. Happy Sabbath day. Happy still seem like summer to me.
Yeah, me too.
It's fall.
Yeah.
It's officially fall, but it's so beautiful outside.
Yes,
it is awesome. I love it. I'm in love with it. It's like California weather. Yes, I will take that. I love it. I can use this the rest of the year.
Oh, yeah.
All
me
year
too.
long.
Yeah,
But we
we
know
do.
seasons
Cool.
would change, but it's all good. We're here. Welcome. Have Facebook family. How y'all doing? Everybody is not here. Let me say that. I guess y'all say, well, wait a minute. Is that Wyoming? Because she got a whole nother look and all that. Wait, let's peep in and see if it's really Four Sisters Live. Yes, you've tuned into the right show. It's Four Sisters Live. However, the sisters, pretty much doing some things out of town, doing some speaking engagements. Peggy will be here. A lot going on this weekend. Let me tell you all, it's so much going on. We are some busy sisters, and we're getting it done.
That's right.
We're getting it done.
That's for sure.
Oh, so definitely we are just happy to be here. I have some lovely sisters. I'm telling you, that's what we said. We can pull from our network.
Yes.
The Sisters for Sisters Network, honey.
Yes.
That's what it's about, right?
Right.
We can pull some sisters. When we say they are talented, we got some awesome sisters that just all over in terms of their entrepreneur and what they doing and the community that they're involved in. And so it's wonderful to have some just lovely faces, new face with Kathy, that new, but we have Sandra here.
Yes.
She's seasoned here.
Seasoned.
Kathy Muhammad, she is our sister, and she comes and just brightens us up when she does, have her schedules available. But we have Sandra. She has got some things to tell you about her. She is great. This is our community day. We say on fifth Saturdays, we kind of open it up and speak to our sisters. We invite all of our sisters in to help us to promote what they're doing. And what we're doing today is promoting authors, and we got so much going on with our sisters that are putting out books. I just love our sisters. We got more authors.
Yeah, we have a lot of
We have
authors.
a lot of sisters that are doing,
That's a
becoming
good thing.
authors.
Yeah, that's
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, because we need to tell the story.
Yes.
We need to tell the
Yes, we
story.
do.
We need to be upfront. We need to be transparent. We need to tell people, because only way we're going to learn and be educated unless we tell it.
Gotta
Tell
it.
the story and let people know
Tell
what's
our
going on, and
story.
tell our story.
Yes.
Yes, we must tell our story,
story.
because this is what it's about. When we talk about the Sisters for Sisters Network, we're dealing with the fact that we're all here together. We're networking to bring about some energy and camaraderie to one another, so
Right.
that we can help do things to propel each other, help each other up, lift each other up. I need something, I can get it from you, I can call you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because
yes,
what
yes.
information is power. Information is power. I don't have all the answers.
And neither do I.
And neither do you, and neither do you. And we have guests in the order. We got another sisters coming. I'm telling you, we all pull this thing together. It's power in numbers.
Oh, definitely.
It's power in numbers. So when we come together as one, it may be many of us, but when we come together as one, like-minded, and what you bring to the table helps me and educate me, I think
Yes.
it's awesome.
Yeah, it's very
Kathy, I
awesome.
mean, you're doing a lot of things with some young girls. This sister working with some entrepreneurs. I'm talking their ages range from
25 to 30.
I just left a young lady who's a millionaire at 21.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
my
What did she
God.
do?
Yes.
You see this?
Uh-huh.
All this. She just does. Look, she said, I know. She's like style and profile, honey.
Oh, really?
But no, she.
Wow.
What her door is like in, our women are in and out. And I'm talking, some women who are actually prominent women. Visit this 21-year-old sister,
Oh, my
and
goodness,
she
that's great.
is rocking Hollywood style.
That's awesome.
Oh.
21,
Oh,
a
my
millionaire.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm like, what
I
am
need
I
to catch
doing?
up. Right.
What am I doing? Oh, not doing.
Well, you can still be a millionaire, just
Yeah,
rock
but
something else.
rock something else.
That's
But it's
it.
not as far as the beauty and the fashion and all that. I'm saying the young millennials, they're doing their
They're
thing.
doing their
they're
thing.
doing
They
it. They're
are.
making it
They
happen.
are.
They're not afraid. They
No, they're
step it
not.
out,
Yeah.
and they're not fearful. You know what I mean? They don't
Right.
step out in
Exactly.
that. They go for it.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of the young ladies. And going back to you,
21.
I got off on that because I was just speaking about the young
Right.
lady who was 21. But you work with young ladies.
Yeah, I work with young ladies. I have a nonprofit organization, and it's called Serving Women Across Generations. And we had our first Lady Boss series with young women entrepreneurs. That was in June. So we're looking to do another event in December with another group of young entrepreneurs. But this time, we're going to be dealing with diseases that attack our community, which one is called multiple sclerosis, which you really don't hear a lot about, but it does affect our community. So our next event, our focus is going to be on that. But these young women that I had on my panel are definitely up and coming. They're courageous. They're educated. They're educated. They know their business. So they're not just deciding I'm going to do something by the seat of my pants. They do the research.
Right.
And because they do the research, they use social media. Social media is a boom to anybody. So if you are not familiar with Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, of course, email, this is something you need to get familiar with, because these platforms, they are what get the word out to the community. And these women, I've gone to their events. They have plenty of people at their events. And I used social media at my last event, and trust me, I did an event in 2017 versus 2018. The numbers doubled.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of social
because this
media.
and this is their tool to use.
Yes, it is.
This is their way of promoting. You know, the day when we become, what we use?
Telephone.
Telephone. Get on the telephone. But it worked.
Yeah, it
Tele-
worked.
But we had, that was
Oh,
like
and those
a
cameras
movement.
that were the ones that, when you take it, it comes out through the.
Oh yeah, the
portable-
the automatic,
Uh-huh.
those, the instant.
There you go.
Yeah, the instant cameras. But the way they're doing it now is based on how we are promoting, and it's helping us
Yeah.
to tap into that. You know, you gotta look. You can't do what you used to do to promote your book. You better get involved.
Yes.
You can't do the same thing
cannot.
that we were doing then that we need to do now in order to be up on top of things, on top of it all, and do what we need to do to put it out
And
there.
besides, your tribe wouldn't find you. Whoever your tribe, the people who
Yeah.
need to hear your voice would
That's
not
true.
find you.
That's
No,
true.
they wouldn't.
That's true.
Social media is powerful.
Social media is awesome. We should know politically.
Well,
I digress.
Oh, yes.
So if
That's
it
a whole
works,
nother topic.
that's a whole nother topic. But just know that we're going to be tapping into that topic of women being assaulted and abused and domestically involved in relationships.
Oh,
Starting
my God.
next month, next week.
Yes,
is
Monday.
domestic
I'm a
violence.
sur-
Yes,
I'm
it's
a
domestic
survivor of
violence.
domestic
Amen
violence.
to that. Yes, I fuse some ladies in the audience. Let me tell you
Yes.
something. We have to tell our story.
Yeah, we do.
Because what if we leave this earth and do not free ourselves?
Yeah.
We gotta be free before we leave this
Oh, my
earth about
goodness.
what is it that has caused us to be bound? What has kept us so from getting our future that's due us? Because we don't trust.
Yeah.
Because someone has taken and robbed us of that.
And
trust.
we're fearful too.
And
fearful. Fearful. So
Very
you gotta
much
like
so.
break that bond of false evidence appearing real. That's what fear
That's
stands
what it is.
for.
False
And get
education
yours.
appearing real.
That's right.
Exactly.
Get yours.
Get yours. And I think it's even if you get it when you're 40, it's okay.
Yeah.
If you get it when you're 50, it's okay.
Just get it.
Just get it.
Get it.
Just get it. And I think we're coming to the realization that we need to do this because we're sitting on talent and we're sitting on money.
Money.
Oh my God! So just the other day, I heard guys say, "You leaving money on the table."
Oh.
Stop leaving money. We are leaving money on the table because we're afraid to get out there and do things. We're afraid to step into what we've been called to do, whether it's being an author, a speaker, whatever.
An actor.
Well,
Yes.
Dancer,
And
whatever.
Those are the things that we need to, and then now we have to leave a legacy for our young people.
Well, that's
and now
true,
that
too.
they're
Well,
out and doing their thing, we teach them. And hey, they're teaching us a few things or two, you know.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, okay, can I borrow some money from you too? Because I'm telling you, you got it going on.
Yeah, but I was just going to say, like yesterday was National Sons Day, and my son was talking to me today because he's an entrepreneur too. So he was just telling me about, this is what I want to do. He was saying, okay, I have some new ideas for my T-shirt line, for my paintings. So this is what I'm going to do. And then he was telling me, this is how I'm going to do it. So it's like millennials, and we all should just say, this is what I want to do, and do it. You see it in your mind, and then you do it.
Well, what the slogan had said, just do it.
Yeah,
Yes.
Nike slogan said, just do
Just
it.
do it.
Just
And
do
that's just it. Just do it. But we have a lot that we're going to be doing today, talking about just do it. I have guests definitely that's going to be a part of our panel today of women speaking on what they're doing as authors, how they're moving and shaking in their community, what compelled them to do it. What made you do this? Influenced you to do this? You know, we want to be able to tap into all of that today. But I want to get some things out of the way in terms of what's going on. Like I said, Peggy will be coming in. She's out preparing for the big fashion show that's happening tomorrow. You be at the fashion show?
No, I'm going to a wedding tomorrow.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
But there is a fashion show that's going to be happening the Sweet 16 anniversary of Sisters for Sisters Network. Having this big fashion show that's headed up by Sister for Sisters Network. But Sharon Bullock, and she's at the forefront, getting all the fashions. I believe it's going to be 10 plus fashion designers at the fashion show tomorrow. Yes. And I have the flyer here. It's the anniversary of the Sister for Sisters Network. It's going to be at 3 o'clock. It's going to be held at the Overdue Recognition Art Gallery right in Bowie, next to the Macy's.
Yeah, right across.
Right across from Macy's. That's where it's going to be. So if you are available, you can come out, be a part of this fashion show. It's going to be entertainment by a group called Next Step. Yeah, Next Step. Yeah, they were here. Yeah, they were. Oh yeah, good. Yeah, they said the band. They be the Moments. You remember the Moments?
Oh.
Yeah, our producer was telling me the Next Step. Yeah, they are the officially former the Moments group back in the day. So they got it going on, the steps and the harmony and all. They're going to be the entertainers for tomorrow. We'll also have saxophonists that's going to be there, Aleem Salim, yeah, he's going to be
He's
there.
Excellent. He's excellent.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's going to be really, really nice.
Yeah, elegant, and you know the overdue recognition art gallery is so elegant. The art is so beautiful.
Beautiful.
The fashions are going to be beautiful, so you don't want to miss this.
Yeah, I'm telling you, and you're helping the cause of our sisters. What we need to do, pulling things together to pull out and do things to help our young ladies, because this is what it's about. We're pulling in our young people so that they'll be able to be a part of this as well. So I'm excited about tomorrow. Also, speaking of young people, I went to this play.
Oh, you went to
I
that?
did.
Okay.
I attended it. It
wanted
was
to
so
go.
cute. Blueberries for Sal, and we're partnering with the Adventure Theater, and they're doing some wonderful things for our young people, and even the arts as well for our teenagers. But this play was so nice, and I enjoyed it, and I think the adults had more fun than the than the young people, as we normally do, you know. But it's so nice. It was refreshing, and I attended, and it was really cute. I love this because our young people, they are talented as well, and they were there showing their talent, and there was a couple of things that we took away from that relative to how we're going to be a partner with them. So speaking of what they are doing, they are having audition. They're having an audition. Listen up, Facebook family. Listen up out there, YouTube. There is an audition this Tuesday, October the 2nd, at Six Flags for teenagers. It's a teen audition, and they're casting for Huckleberry Finn by River. This is a Broadway stage production. This is getting them ready for Broadway. These people are very serious.
Oh, yeah.
And you want to know how serious they are? It's a paid gig.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
And they're
That's
putting
good.
dollars behind it.
That makes a
So
difference.
it
Yes,
makes
does.
a difference. Yes. Please, if your teen is talented, want to become talented, take them. Let them get the exposure and the experience to be on stage, and let them get exposure of receiving a nice check.
Yeah, that's excellent. That's excellent.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, but no, all not kidding. Seriously, there is teen audition at Six Flags this Tuesday, October the 2nd, at Six Flags. I said that.
You know what
I
time?
would. I'm going to get that information because I want to put it out there some more. But stay tuned because we're going to take a break. We're going to come back. I should have that information. I thought I had it in front of me, but I'm going to make sure we have that. But it's definitely you can contact the adventuretheater.com.
Okay.
And you can get it on their website, of course. But I'll get more information when we come back. But please know that you want to take your teens to this audition at Six Flags next Tuesday. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be right back. We have some more things on the other side to let you know what we're doing and who's in the house. Stay tuned.
Yes.
Yay.
All right.
I have a guest out there. She can come in. Get her for me, little sweetie.
How you doing?
Hey,
Good.
how you doing, honey?
Okay.
Hey, Karen, here's the
You,
bio
are you
for-
on your Facebook page?
Okay.
for the-
Are we friends? Because I was gonna.
you all of information. So, hey, we're back. Look, we have someone else, another Sister for Sisters Network. Karen is here. What's up, lady girl? Sisters in the house. Welcome. I'm telling you, we got sisters all over the place. I shouldn't feel lonely with my other sisters.
You should never feel lonely.
I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm in the dark. Okay, we got you. I said, okay, I'm good. I'm good. But welcome, Karen. What's going on, sweetie? You had a good morning thus far?
Yes, always. You know, it's just always great when I can get together with my sisters and
it's awesome,
do our
isn't it?
sister girl thing
I
that
love
we
the
do.
red. We rocking the colors.
Oh
and
yes,
things
you.
today.
I
All
see.
over.
You
Yeah.
know, we got the
Yeah.
look. We got the memo except for one.
Right.
Sandra had to balance it out. That's all.
Sandra, yes.
Yeah.
Sandra had to bring her urban chic New York here.
Yes,
See, I'm a New
that's
Yorker,
right.
so I had to come with the
I
New York style.
am native New York.
Native
so I
Brooklyn.
understand. New York, yes. Harlem, 125th and Broadway.
I know that's right.
Yay. So, Karen, what are you doing these days? What's happening? Tell the people what's happening out there and what you up to.
In the
girl.
outreach world. So
That's
Kathy and I's outreach for Sister for Sister
Yeah.
Network, and we just love what we do. Just being active in the community, we have to stay present and out there. So basically, you know, I'm the political girl. I'm bringing the political news. We just got to get ready for our local election.
Yes,
So,
yes.
Yes. We had our primaries in June, and now it's the home stretch for the November election. So, guys, I just say you need to be more active, get out there, get involved, get to know who we putting in our local office, because this is where it started on the local level. And then these are the people we decide to select to go to the nationals. So a lot of times, and especially here in Prince George's County, they say that we do not come out and vote enough.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
It's less than 38% that come out and vote through midterms. We only come out during the presidential election, and out of 38% of that, 65% are women. So but yet we constantly electing the men into office. So So we just got to get more present and get more involved about who we're electing in our local office. So you know, and right now they calling this the year of women in democracy. And here in Prince George's County, we are having 3 women. If it go well, that will be elected in high office. We have Angela Alsabrook for County Exec, and then we'll have Aisha Brayboy. She'll be taking Angela's seat as state attorney, and then we have Hassan for clerk of the court. So we got 3 strong women.
Women,
Women, guys.
Yeah, the women are doing it.
That got a possible chance of leading our county, and I am very proud of what they're doing and the work that they putting out here. So stay tuned, stay involved. Yes, and stay involved. And I always say we can sit around and just talk about what's going on, but let your vote be your voice. If you want to be active, let your vote be your voice.
Absolutely.
So,
You just confirmed so much for me.
Yes,
with that.
yes,
I mean, you
yes.
did, because I received twice. I'm in Anne Arundel County now.
Okay,
so
yes.
I moved to Anne Arundel County. I've been in PG like a long time, but I got asked to be an election judge.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And
I haven't done that before.
Never having not done that before.
Wow.
And so I kept vacillating, but I was like, the more this thorn in my side about what's going on politically, I was like, you know what? You need to get your butt and say yes. So I said yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
To get that experience.
To get the experience, but also and to help the voters.
That's
Right.
right.
And so, you know, I said I'm going to do it. So thank you. You just confirmed a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
We need to be involved. Yeah.
Yes, and Arundel County, it's right on the line of Prince George's County, so we just got to be more active. And I would definitely say in Arundel County, you got to make sure you vote for my girl, Jocelyn Pennick Melick.
All right,
she
now.
is District 20. She's running for state delegate for District 21. So that considered part of Prince George's and Arundel. So where you are, so make sure you vote for her. That's my girl.
Thank you.
Well, let me just say this. Vote.
How about that?
Simple as that.
Yes.
Please go out and vote. It's critical more now than ever that we vote. Young people vote. Get out, do your thing. Yeah, this is what the social media is about. And we talk about that social media. This is the time
Yes,
to use that to get out and tell people. If you can't get out, knock on doors, just start saying vote.
Yes.
Vote, let's vote.
Yes.
Because after this week, it's been a long, crazy week, and we know what that's about. Speaking our voice in reference to this sexual assault piece, and it's no joke. We must address it. Like I said, next month starts that. The Domestic Violence Month is in October, as well as Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We're going to be talking about
as
that.
well as stop the bullying, because that's my favorite.
Stop the bullying.
Yes, you
Yes.
got to put the youth out there,
Yes.
because 9 times 10, statistics shows if it started out as a young kid. If you're a young kid that's bullying, 9 times 10 you grow up to be an abuser. You know, so that most of the abusers are bullies. They come from starting out as young kids being bullied. So we got to get on the ground level if you want to really attack domestic violence and bring attention to it. Get them while they're young, you know, because once we get to the adult age, that's where it becomes domestic violence. So stop the bullying is a big thing that we focus on here in Prince George's County, and that is definitely my baby out of all, because I believe that we must start on the lower level, just starting right there while they're young and impressionable. We gotta let them know bullying is not it. When you have an 8-year-old child committing suicide for being bullied, that's serious.
Very much so.
You never heard of that before. Now, a year ago, we had an 8-year-old boy committing suicide. We had just here in Southeast Washington, earlier this year at the private school over there in Southeast Washington, you had a young girl, 12 years old, commit suicide because of bullying.
Yes.
So bullying is big.
Yes.
And we have to bring the attention to it that it deserves, because the kids are they feeling like the only way out now is committing suicide.
Yes.
So the suicide rate in the young kids are just is on the rise.
And we
have to
never
bring
had that in
attention to
our
that.
community
Yes.
years ago.
Yeah.
We didn't have that mentality of having to not want to live our lives and do the things we need to do to succeed and grow up. We was excited about growing up. I was so excited about wanting to become a teenager. I couldn't wait to get my little body on, and we wanted to get all this done. And then, we were waiting for that. We in the makeup and in the mirror and, doing our thing, lipsticks, playing
That wasn't
with
my
jewelry.
experience.
But bullying was there when we
Bullying was
growing
there,
up,
but
not
a
to
lot of the
this
times
extent.
we were busy really trying to grow up.
Right. That's
I
true.
know I was. I was busy trying to grow up.
Me too.
Now let me say this: I had some things happen in my life
Yeah, me too.
at a young age, but suicidal wasn't on my mind.
Right.
Depression,
Right, that's true. Okay.
but not suicidal.
Oh yeah, the suicide
depression
wasn't there,
was
but
big.
definitely
But
bullying always been around. It's
Yeah.
been
Right.
around,
Yeah.
and it's getting progressively
Yes.
worse.
It's
It
getting
is. In that
progressively worse.
respect,
Yeah,
it
that's
is,
true.
because there is no guidance, seem like. The schools, if they're taking their hands off the children, so we don't have that hands-on to give them the guidance, that the discipline.
See, when I was growing up, back in my school, they can beat your butts.
They're
You
not
know,
today.
and put your,
Right.
I know, and I think, and they saying that because that's a form of abuse or whatever, but sometimes, I just think that discipline needs to be there, be able to give the right to discipline, because I'm telling you, because if you talk to most us youth, who is our favorite teacher? The ones who did discipline us.
And you remember that teacher. You remember that particular teacher.
Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, my
you remember the
6th grade
teacher.
teacher.
Yes.
He had this paddle, and he called it the Purple Peter Eater. And if we stepped out of line, we met Mr. Purple Peter Eater. He went down the road, had your hands out, and smacked you with that paddle. Okay? That was my favorite teacher.
My mother was that, because
Okay.
my mother taught in the same school that
I
I was.
attended.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, girl! You better not step out of line.
And she had a yardstick on her desk.
Yes.
Oh my God.
But your mom was the favorite teacher.
Yeah, all the parents
yes.
loved her. Everybody. So if I
Yes.
stepped out of line, she would say, "Excuse me, I'll be right back."
Exactly.
And she came to my classroom
And beat your butt right there in
Oh
the
my
class.
God. I remember when the teacher could step out the room and say, "And y'all better not behave.
Yeah,
I'll be right
yes.
back." And they would leave the room, and we were ready to do a little something. But by the time they come and be like, "That was my mother."
Yeah.
We
my
would
God.
jump back in our seat.
Yes.
But that was the essence of discipline.
Yes.
But also, this is the bad side of social media with
Yep.
the younger
Oh,
generation.
yes.
You said, why don't we have bullying when we were growing up? First of all, we were social.
Yes.
We did things outside. We had
Yeah.
friends
We did.
outside.
That's true.
We
We
had a
did.
community. We had church.
Oh, yes.
I'm telling you, for
Yeah.
a lot of young kids, social media is their life, and that's the bad part.
That's
So
true.
they get very upset when a friend decides that they're going to unfriend them because they spend their time on social media, not outside, not developing friendships,
Yeah.
not doing things in the community to make friendships. And so when someone decides they're going to unfriend them, I'm telling
So
you,
now-
they're
And
devastated.
let
That's
me
the
jump on
part
that. If
that
I
they
can piggyback
really-
off of
yeah.
that real quick is, because the kids are on social media, I'm getting ready to put another twist to it. This is Childhood Obesity Month, September. These are why the children are obese because it's statistics show when we was coming up, we did jump road,
Yeah.
kickball, dodgeball,
Hopscotch.
hopscotch. We was outside, like you
Just
said,
running.
being social.
Right, yes.
Now the kids today, it's
That's
just
their
it's the
social life.
phone. You
Yeah.
know, they
Yeah.
phone or their computer, and it showed that the horizon of childhood obesity is very, very high
Yeah.
because our kids are not active like we did.
Yeah.
You ask them about double dutch, they half of them like what? You know, you
Yeah,
ask
they don't
them
know.
about kickball,
They don't-
what?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
that's those things
because
they did not
yes,
experience.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
the
our
game,
generation.
yeah.
So what I want to do, I'm take a break. We're going to take a break right now. We're going to come back with some more conversations because we got a
Yay.
lot to talk about, a lot to cover. It's just awesome in terms of this is our community day. We say the fifth Saturday is our community day. So this is a day we can talk about whatever we need to talk about
Yes,
relative to what's
yes.
happening in our community so that we can educate you on how to deal with what needs to be done at this moment in our lives. So
Yes.
we'll be
Yes,
back after
live
this commercial
talk
break.
on Box
Yay!
Wave.
Yay! Box
Yay.
Wave.
All right.
Woo, woo, woo.
We're back.
We're
Hey,
back.
what's up?
Hey.
Hey,
Before we
hey.
left, we were talking about what's going on in the community relative to our youth and how we grew up in school. And I just want to piggyback on the fact that when we have our youth conversation on the education piece, that has been a part of what we want to incorporate in reference to how we deal with bringing kids in to be educated. Okay, and so now that we're talking about our young people, we'll definitely bring some young people in. We
Yeah.
got to bring them in.
We do.
Let them express themselves because that's the thing we have to allow them to do.
Yep.
is to express themselves and what it is. I want to have a panel of our young people.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah, we're going to
Yes.
talk about having a panel
Oh,
with
my
our young
God.
people because we want to, of course, when we're leaving the legacy, when we're going to next generation, we want to know where they
Yes.
are, what's on their minds and what they're thinking about and the
Yes.
things that they want to do and what's bothering them, what's troubling them.
And they will tell you.
have a problem with that, right?
Have a problem with that. They will tell
Actually,
you.
yeah, because we used to do that. We used, Peggy and I was with at eLife. We used to let the youth come on the last Saturday of the month, and it's a phenomenal show when you get the youth together because, as you were saying, they are very honest and very open, and you know, and we need to listen. We as adults need to take the time to listen and give them that open platform that they can feel comfortable and be in a safe haven where they can feel comfortable to open up and talk to us. Because a lot of times they say reason why they don't share is because they don't feel comfortable. That we as adults don't let them put them in a comfortable environment for them to be able to talk to us. So, you know, so that's what we got to bridge the gap. We got to keep finding ways to bridge the gap and, you know, and let their voice be heard because, you know, they have a lot to say and we have a lot to learn from them.
A lot.
So,
And
yeah.
that is true. That is true. That we can learn.
Because we in different times now, you know, we you know, sometimes I think we got to adjust the way we raise and relate to our youth with the time that they are in and not trying to raise them in a time that we were in, you know, because it's different times right now. It's definitely different times, okay, because, you know, a baby come out knowing how to use a phone.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
still don't know how to use this darn thing, okay? So,
Pick up,
you know,
down, that's all you
yes,
want to do is be able to
exactly.
talk
So
on
they
it. That's
are
true.
definitely much more advanced than we ever could be. So we got to learn how to live in their moments and then and give them that platform that you know, that we are paying attention and want to learn their moments and guide them in their moments. We still can give them that guidance, but give it to her in their moments.
But we have to be
Yes.
open-minded.
Yeah,
We have to be
exactly.
open-
That's the key.
We have to be
That's
open-minded.
the key.
And
It has to
stop
be.
Yes.
focusing on, like you just stated, okay, this is how we did it then, but it's now.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
this
be
is-
open-minded to not only to the children or the young people coming up, but for new ideas.
Yes.
I've heard so many people say, I'm not going to get on that computer. I don't even know anything about it. I don't want to know anything about it. Wrong.
They're stuck.
Wrong.
Yeah.
They're stuck.
They're stuck.
Yeah. But I want to get to you, Sandra. What book do you have? Because I see this is called
Oh,
The
yeah.
The Inside Secrets of Getting, what does it say? Money, let me see, money for your nonprofit. Any of you have a nonprofit out there?
I
listen
do.
up. Let's listen up, Sandra.
Your model.
Yes, thank you.
We can get a zoom in a little bit. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Can we
Yes.
zoom that in? But
So-
no, go on.
Okay, so listen. All of this that they're talking about is so near and dear to me because I started my own nonprofit years ago because I am a conqueror of domestic violence and sexual assault. This is how, honestly,
doing?
this book came about, really, because of working in a shelter, discovering that I was a victim of domestic violence, not really knowing it because I grew up thinking that that was normal, right? And then I got married, right? Because I married my dad. That's what we do. Women marry their fathers. That's what I did. And so I needed something else. I went to the shelter and discovered that these women are just like me. While I was in the shelter, I started learning how to write grants and started helping the shelter write grants because they wanted to work with the faith-based community and didn't know how. Because, you know, it's almost like that church and state separation kind of thing.
Yes.
And so they wanted to know how to work with the faith community. Well, I went to church. Well, the ED at that time did not. So I taught them how to bridge the gap, and we wrote grants for that. In that
good.
process,
That's good.
in that process of doing all of that, someone asked me to start reviewing grants. I have no idea. You know how sometimes those God moments, you don't know how somebody got your name? It was one of those things somebody said, we got your name, we want you to review grants for us. And I'm like, okay.
Wow, really?
So I would start reviewing grants for the federal government back in like 2001.
And that's something that,
And I still do it to this day.
right, that grant piece is huge. It's a lot. They
Yes.
say it's money out there. You just got to know how to get it.
So let me tell you, nonprofits contributed $879 billion to the economy. Do you hear me? Billion. There's money out there. There's so much money out there, but I think when people start nonprofits, they think it's an overnight thing. They think, I'm going to start this nonprofit and bam, I'm going to get some money. It does not work that way,
It doesn't
people.
work that way. Right. No.
It doesn't work that way.
No.
And people want grant writers, but they don't want to do the work in order to get the money. So I wrote the book because I wanted people to understand. And I titled it Inside Secrets, but for real, they're not secrets. You know what
Hold on, Alita.
They're not secrets. They really aren't. The key is you got to read. People don't read.
Yeah,
But the
that's
secrets
true.
are in plain sight, y'all. That's why I titled it Inside Secrets, because they're in plain sight. You don't want to read. And that's the number one challenge I think I have with nonprofits, especially the new folk. They don't want to read. They want to say, I'm sorry, can you just I have a nonprofit. You're a grant writer, right? Can you just give me $1 million, help me get, that's what they want.
Right like that.
that
Yeah,
money.
yeah, that's true.
And I get it. I understand you need money for your programs and services, but there's a process to everything.
Yeah.
There's a process to get that money.
Yeah. So we want to know, how can we get this book? Listen up, if you all are trying to get your nonprofit started out
Yes.
there, or you
Or you've had
already
one
have
already.
one already,
Yes.
definitely, and you would like to tap into the money and get a grant, call Sandra, contact her. How can they get
So
you?
you go on my website. It's Sandra Chaney. So I say Sandra with an A, right? I'm Sandra, but I say Sandra so you get it right. SANDRA Chaney.com. You can go right there and contact me. Reach out to me at sandramchaney@gmail.com.
That's awesome. So we got to support. We all need the information. Like I said earlier, information is power, and it's power in numbers, and it's power in dollar numbers. So if you out there trying to get that money, and it's not, it's
Oh
I'm
my
telling
God,
you,
say that
especially
again, please. No, because you need to partner.
Yes, that's
It's
true.
power and partnership.
I was talking about that yesterday.
Okay?
We so individualized.
Yeah, that's
And if you're a
Let
new
me just get it
nonprofit,
myself.
partner with a seasoned
Partner with some
non-partner.
people. Yeah.
Because
That's what
they
I did.
Partner. That's how you're going to get the money. I'm trying to tell you, it's power and partnership, and we need that.
We need
We
that.
need that.
Aren't
So-
you on Amazon too?
I'm on Amazon. The
Oh,
book is
tell
on Amazon as well.
Right.
Okay.
It actually. So I got to say this.
Yeah, say this.
Listen. It hit number 1 in 4 categories
Yay.
on Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's great.
Including
Amazon,
under the
girl.
nonprofit world.
Oh,
That's good.
That's
That's a
great.
seller right there. That's the reason
And
why
how
you
much
should
is
go.
the book?
Ah,
$8.99.
Wow.
I made it reasonable.
People.
Yeah,
Yes,
very
And you
nice.
have no excuse.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I want to introduce another sister. We're talking about women. This is Women's Day, of course. Yes, I know. And she is on the call, but what we're going to do, we're going to just take this quick break, and I want y'all to see this clip, because we want to invite all of you to the wonderful play called Head Over Heels at the Warner Theater coming up next weekend. So look, we want y'all to support a sister. She's out of Atlanta. Lolita Snipes is on the phone, but we want you all to check out this video clip, and we're going to come on the phone with her because she's going to let us know what's happening. So all-star cast. Hello. So roll it.
You bring up your needs every time we're together.
You like that, Mom?
Lolita, you there?
Yes, we're here, and I have
Hold on.
Angie Stone and Scott.
Get ready for the hilarious hit comedy stage play. It's Lolita Snipes. Head over heels. Head over heels. A beautiful young woman falls for the charms of a smooth-talking bad boy who thinks he's got her on lock. Well, not if her zany family has anything to say about it.
I'm watching you, boy. Every good eye ain't gone and every shut eye ain't sleep.
Starring Angie Stone, Tamika Scott from Escape, Trina Braxton, Sue Parker from 112, comedians Big Q, Tony Tone, and an all-star cast. It's Lolita Snipes, Head Over Heels. October 5th and 6th at the Warner Theater for 3 big shows. Tickets at Ticketmaster or charge by phone. You're gonna laugh right out of your seat.
Mama, stop and sit down. Why you keep bringing up marriage every time we're together?
Yes, come on, y'all. There's my girl Lolita is on the phone. Hold up, hold up, huh? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, wow. Peggy just walked in, ladies and gentlemen, our illustrious, wonderful founder of Sister for Sisters Network. And yes, we got your back, girl. We love you. This is real. This is real talk. This is real.
yes,
This is
yes.
live. There's no pretense. It's
Oh,
not
my
pre-recorded. So we're just here, you know, just offering up our offering up who we are. It's who we are. So we
And
got
we
your
gotta
back.
live, and at this point, I know we got a call on there,
Yeah,
but
we
you know
gotta get
me,
to- yeah.
I'm coming with the spiritual,
Okay,
so
we're
gonna
do that
yes,
before we leave today, okay?
Yes,
Okay.
no, but
Lolita,
right now,
are you there?
can we,
Hold on.
Peggy
Yes,
is having.
here.
Okay,
I have Angie.
Okay.
Yeah, let me get this
Okay,
done.
you
Let me
want
get
to?
this done.
Okay.
Lolita,
Yes,
hi,
I'm here. I have
sweetheart.
Angie
Yes,
with me.
yes.
From a street.
Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear us?
Yes, yes. Oh, we have a couple of people on the phone with you, correct?
Yes, I have Miss Angie Stone and Tamika Scott from Escape here with us, and we are excited. We will be in your town next Friday and Saturday.
Yes, girlfriend. You know, we got a lot of sisters up in the house, Angie Stone and Tamika. We in the house, ladies.
Yes.
Hello and welcome to Four Sisters Live.
Yeah. Hi.
Well, listen, thank you so much for all the support. We will not disappoint.
That's right.
Already know it's hot. Let me tell you, the city is buzzing. I'm helping to buzz it through all the people that I know. So we are working it out. We have the flyers sitting up here that we are displaying right now on our table here. We have flyers in front of me. We've been passing them out. And let me just tell you all a little bit about Lolita Snipes. She is best known for her award-winning productions, which critics have described it as groundbreaking, hilarious, visually funny, and musically powerful. And the reason why I know it's musically powerful, because you got Angie Stone, you got Tamika, you got Trina Braxton, you got all these singers. Tell us about the music. Any of y'all just take to tell us what's going on. Angie Stone, this is a legend.
Well,
so.
you know, the music is powerful because everybody in here has hit records, and Lolita is so good in interpreting sounds of music with storyline. One of the things that I absolutely love about the play is that she speaks to our situations. So I'm challenging every one of my sisters in D.C. Y'all better come out there and rep.
Listen up, Facebook. Angie Stone just said, get y'all butts in some seats.
Here you go. Head over heels.
Go online. Lolita, where can they go online?
Yes, it's Ticketmaster.com or charge by phone or go to the box office. And it's very family friendly. If you use promo code LOVE, you'll get $5 off of the tickets. And so we are just so excited to be coming to D.C. next weekend. You're going to laugh right out of your seat. So bring your tissue. You're going to laugh. You're going to cry.
Let me just let them know, this is Angie. I have to talk about this girl, Tamika, in here. She is an amazing actress and singer. She brings the house down every time, and I want her to just shout out right now what she's feeling.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to give
I'm
her.
so excited to be a part of this production. You know, Lolita, she is the bomb.com. Everything from the writing to the original music to just everything. Let me tell y'all, I like to eat, and she feeds me real good.
Y'all down in Atlanta, Georgia, so Georgia don't play when it comes to food. So I know you all are eating well, very well down there. I know. Tamika, what is your role, sweetheart? And I'm going to ask Angie the same thing, but what is your role?
Well, I play the best friend of the lead character, which is Trina Braxton. And, you know, when you have friends, sometimes they be so in love they don't see what we see.
Yeah.
So I'm here to let her know that the guy that she's in love with is a dog. He's a dirty dog. But sometimes what they say, the sheets in the bed, they listen more to the pillow talk than they will their friends and family.
Right.
Wow. And Angie, my sister.
Crazy best friend.
Yes.
And I am the character Minnie Lee. I am Willie Bucket's wife. He, in my opinion, is the clown of the show, and I have a good time with him, trying to just keep up with him, and at the same time, you know, be the auntie, the nurturer, the person that has reason and rhyme. But, you know, every now and then I get a little spiritual, you know.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. But I see you're just the one that brings peace amongst everyone.
That's what I try to do in my everyday life. It don't always work out that way, but in this storyline, that is what I am.
Yeah. You have that character about you, that spirit about you that you carry. Definitely is shown through everything that you've done throughout the years, and I love you all for being able to come into our city. Now, Lolita, tell us outside of our two sisters that we have, who else is going to be starring in this awesome production?
Oh, we have Trina Braxton, who's in it. Q Parker from the Grammy-winning group 112 is in it. HBO comedian Tony Tone is in it. Apollo comedian Big Q is in it. And it's just an all-star cast, and they mesh so well. And the ensemble is just off the chain. We're just taking it to another level, I tell you.
Well, we're excited that you all are coming, and I know you all have a lot going on. You got rehearsals. I know you are just whipping it out, girl. Is that playwright? You stage director. You got those people lined up, ready to roll, and I know they are ready. Yes, yes. I want you all to know that the cast, along with Lolita Snipes, will be on Fox 5 TV this Friday coming, and The Good Day at 10 a on Fox 5. So turn on Fox 5. And check them out, listen to them, and not only listen, but come out and support and spread the word. We know that it is hard. This market is DC. We already know that people last minute.
Yes.
We are last minute folk. And in the try like we're not.
Yes.
But we are. So by Friday, after you see the show, the interview.
All up in it.
What'd you say?
I say last minute, but always up in it, baby.
So we love you guys for real, and we are again excited that you called in, Lolita. Thank you for taking time out of your all schedule to do that and to let us know what's happening. I look forward to seeing you, meeting you all when you come in town next week, okay? You have any questions?
Yes.
You have some questions?
Yes. Are we all as a group going? What day we going?
We all going to, yes. We got to figure it out. What we got. We have a
Saturday
sisters
evening?
network, ladies. We have a sisters network.
Yes.
We have about
So
50,
yes,
60
and we
plus
should,
women.
yes,
It's
we
a
should
night.
get together and go out and support.
Let's
and
go. We're going to
let's try
figure
to
out
do
that.
the Saturday
8 o'clock
evening.
club.
Yeah, probably
the
Saturday evening
one.
show. Yeah, I think we need to come in
and that way we can come and turn
close
it
it
out,
out.
show up and show out, and get the backstage passes out.
All right, now.
Yes, so they can see who they sisters are.
What you say, Lolita?
I said I'm just so excited and cannot wait to see you, girl.
I know.
I'll be there.
We know you all.
much
Home
is
and
the tickets?
hospitality. We have to. So let me
yeah.
just say this in reference to the ticket sales. Go online, everyone.
Okay.
Give them that information again, Lolita, so people can go online. So we're going to spend time talking about how much tickets. Just go online. What's the information?
Put it out there.
Ticketmaster.com, and the promo code is LOVE, LOVE, for $5 off the ticket.
Okay.
And churches. I said this before. You all go to somebody, you attend someone's church, please let them know. Come to the Warner Theater. $5 off. Churches, everyone, but churches in particular, members, $5 off. All you have to say, the code is LOVE.
For $5
Love for
off.
$5 off your ticket. Go online and support. I can't say that enough and express it enough. But thank you, ladies, so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Yes.
Continue to have a good, blessed day. Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
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 Bye. Bye.
So there you have it.
All right.
Yes.
Head over heels. HEELS, not HILLS. So we got that heels. You know how we sisters.
I just saw that.
You caught it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to take another quick commercial. We're going to come right back. We have another guest in the house. There's another author in the house. Hey, sister friend in the house. Let's go. We'll be right back. So I need to make some adjustments because we got to get.
Hello, my name is Keisha Martin Burney. I am with the Martin Burney Group at Remax Realty Center. We are here to help you with all of your real estate needs. Whether you're looking to purchase a home, whether you're looking to sell or invest in property, we can assist you. We have been licensed for over 17 years in the DMV. You can reach us at themartinburneygroup.com or on social media, Instagram and Facebook at themartinburneygroup.com. You can also give us a call at 240-398-0173. Everything we touch turns to soul.
just real in here. We just having fun. It's so much going on. The energy is crazy. I love. I'm just sitting full of sisters in the house. Yay! I just love to be loved and give love and have love.
Me too.
That's what the code is.
Energy,
it's
honey.
so wonderful.
Yes.
We got to do this, man. Let's do this. That's what the code, love in the air, man. Because this is what Lolita Snipes was saying. Love is the code to get to the theater, to get in the play. Love, that's the key word. So that's awesome. I, speaking of awesome, have the opportunity to introduce another sister. We're playing musical chairs a little bit. But she is in the house, my girl from a long time. And I'm telling you, a long time sister friend here, Malika Starr is family here.
I love you. Oh my God, thank you so much for having me on the show. And Peggy, she need to be right over there.
I know, but we got it. We got you. But no, I mean, when I found out you were coming, yeah, we got to come back because this is so awesome that we can have you here. Another author. We said today earlier, we have women that are authors and they are doing their thing. Yeah. It's so wonderful. And when I found you were writing your book, you have just finally stepped out on faith.
I did. I had to.
Yeah.
I had to. You know, I tell people all the time, you don't have to wait till you're great to be great. You're already great. It's laying dormant inside of you. And in the minute you recognize and realize that the stuff that's going on around you is just a distraction to your purpose in which you were born. I was born writing. I've been writing since I was 12. But I let life and life's disappointments always get in the way and distract me. And so one day I just said, enough. I can't do this anymore. I am going to focus on what I was called to do, and that was right. So I wrote a story. I asked God.
Listen to the book.
Oh, yeah.
Hold the book up.
She gonna hold the book up. Let's go.
And it's called Now That I Know Better. Now that you know better, you do better. Is that what you're saying?
You do better. It's really, you know, my mom used to say all the time, Malika, when you know better, you're gonna do better.
That's right.
And I kept saying, but that don't make sense to me. I know everybody said Maya Angelou coined it, but I heard it first from my mother. So I have to give her that accolade.
Yes, of course.
But what I did was, as I started writing the story, I was trying to write something else, and it was so difficult. And so one day I prayed. So, you know, people are like, well, what are your process? I'm like, I pray first.
Well,
And I said, God, what do you want me to write about? Or what should I write about? I need a topic. And lo and behold, a conversation at work led us to being able to develop the story. It was somebody going through something, and I was like, girl, you know, we could snap out of this, and when we know better, we do better. And I was like, oh, that's the title of the book. Now that I know better, it came just like that.
Yes.
Then the outline came. And so it doesn't particularly tell a story. It tells different segments of my life.
That's good.
So I take it in a classroom theory because I think we are all evolving. Life is really a classroom.
Like learning every day.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And it was crazy how God was just showing me how we evolve from infancy to then we start school and that first day of school and then all the way to the 12th grade. And then what happens if we don't pay attention in class? So what happens to us when we don't pay attention in life?
Right.
I'm just being
we
quiet,
learn.
right?
We
learn. We either learn by paying attention or we learn by not paying attention. And my mother used to call that the hard head classroom.
That's the painful
and after we
class.
have enough,
that is the painful class. I was in that class a lot.
I got a PhD in hard head, honey. I had a PhD in hard head. PhD in hard head.
But I'm very excited for you. I'm proud of you, number one, girl, because you have come from.
You know some of my story while you're with me, right?
And to see how you've come thus far, it's just heart, and it just touches my heart because you had to literally step out on because you were in the whole pattern. A serious whole pattern. And a lot of us, when we are in a whole pattern, we need to release.
Yes.
And it takes one word, one something that will spark us to a book. A lot of us can't do this. A lot of us can't do this. I have a story. I still have to write mine. I said, still write your book. prayerfully I will.
Write your book.
Yeah,
Yeah, still
you
write
still
it.
have to
Yeah,
write it.
still
Yeah,
write it.
because
Do it.
that's
It's a
what we have to
legacy.
do. And it is. It really, really is.
And with
It
life
really
will try
is.
to change you. I know I listened one time. Ty Tribbett came to our church, and he said, "You don't have to wait till it's perfect to get it. Sometimes
That's
we're so
good.
busy waiting for perfection
Yes.
and to get it right.
true.
And
Yes.
if it's not right, you know how many times I wrote and rewrote, and then and that's the second cover. So the first cover was. It was me in a schoolgirl outfit. I was a student. So, and now I look more like the teacher. So,
So tell us how we can purchase.
okay, you can purchase. We are on Amazon.com as well as Barnes and Noble, BNN.com, and you can download the book there. It is. There's also the Kindle download as well. And I'm also running a special for my Nothing But the Truth. So I will let you know that if you want Christmas presents, if you order directly through me, and I will give all that information, I'll put it in the news feed.
Sure.
That you can, if you buy 3 or more books, you can get the book for $10. So 3 or more books.
So
if you wanna
originally,
give
how
out
much is it?
$15. $14.99.
Okay.
So if you come directly
Yeah.
through me, you can get the book for
Okay.
$10 a book.
I know you got all the
Give us some
support in the
Christmas.
world. And hey, y'all making it
Yes.
happen. I'm proud. So we are, coming to a close on this segment. As you all know, we have Conversation Continues. We have some lovely guests that's going to be coming on this panel. We have the mayor from Sea Pleasant, I believe, coming in. They're going to talk about some things relative to what's going on in his community in Sea Pleasant. And also, I want to let you all know, I mentioned about the young people who had the teen audition at Six Flags. Look up Adventure Theater. Go to and look up Adventure Theater. They're having teen auditions for Huckleberry Finn. It's a paid gig, teenagers, mom, dad. Take them to Six Flags next Tuesday. And go online to find out all the times and information you need. And last but not least, we have to say thank you to Vox 5, to Reggie Gaskins, who's sitting over here telling me, you better talk about my cookout. I got you, Reggie. He's having a lovely cookout, a big community cookout. We said today is our community day.
Okay.
So he's having a community
I know I
cookout.
love
So
to eat.
come over here to 4711 Off Place in Camp Springs, Maryland, right over here off of Branch Avenue, because there's going to be a
When is
cookout next Saturday the 6th. All the foods you can eat, and all the foods you can eat. I don't know what you're going to be washing, because I am not
that's
washing
right.
clothes.
I'm right
That's
with you.
a girl
I'm
look.
eating.
I cannot put on no booty shorts in October.
Right.
Even if it's not October.
Right. We're not putting on no booty shorts. No, Wyoming, no.
So we're going to have, no, Reggie, we're not having on any shorts, pants.
Oh my God.
No. But it's going to be a lovely cookout. All the food from 10 a.m. until dusk.
Okay.
And live entertainment, vendors.
Yes.
It's going to be awesome. So whatever you got to do,
Yes.
we're going to be here.
Yes.
We're going to be here live, baby. It's a lot going on, but I'm telling you, stop by. It's free. F-R-E.
Oh, that's the good word right there.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
free.
Can't
They
beat
love,
free.
They love free.
They love free, baby.
Free.com. It's free.com.
We're going to be here. We're going to be watching the cars.
Watching.
Watching the cars.
So with that being said, we love you for watching. We had so much fun on our first part. Second part is on its way. Definitely stay tuned, and we will be here with my original sisters, Peggy, Linda, and Charlene, but they're away. Wherever their travels take them, let them be safe. And we got Peggy in our prayers. You definitely got you, sister. She'll be coming up on this next segment of Four Sisters Live. Y'all continue to stay blessed. As we say, it's time for you to walk in
into
your
your
purpose
purpose
and
and
prosperity.
prosperity.
See you next week. Bye-bye. All right, that's it.
That was fun.
Yeah, that's what it's about. Fun, fun, fun.